Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. Had
Good
your
afternoon,
lunch?
sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. Had your lunch?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you. So, that our computer communication laboratory, it is purely based on the simulations. It is purely based on the network simulator software tool, so which can be accessed through the virtual the server. Already, we have configured virtual server for our since school. In the server, the software has been already shared. So it is easily accessible by 24 cross 7. Maybe not only during laboratory. So anytime you can access. Suppose if you are not able to complete the lab during the class time, maybe during free time evening or maybe night also, you can be able to access the software. So as per our network, the laboratories, computer companies laboratories. So totally we will have a 6 tasks. So 6 into 10, 6 tasks. So then fat. Out of 6, either we may have one mid-cat, depending upon the discussion with other members, other the star members, other members. If all will say that the mid-cat is not required, then we will proceed with the 6 task. 6 task. So each task it is for approximately 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks, because we will have around 14 or 15 weeks for entire this semester. So the first class it is nothing but introduction about the NetSim, then how to install, how to access the NetSim, that we will see today. Then remaining out of 14 classes, maybe 2 per the task. It is very easy only. Even if you are dedicated yourself for entire duration, maybe you can be able to complete the task within one lab slot also. Lab slot also. So now we will see about introduction to NetSim, that is network simulator software. And then once you completed that introduction, then we will move to how to install, how to access the NetSim software through the virtual server. Can you able to see this slide?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So NetSim, it is nothing but the network simulator. Network simulator. If you see that many software is there, because in a computer communications, again it is indirectly called as computer networks. That is actual name, computer networks. Here all the computing devices will be interconnected using the network. So many software is there. The open access software NS2, that is a network simulator 2. Even now NS3, it is there, NS2 and NS3. Then OpNet, OpNet. So like this, many the simulator is there. But actually, we are having the NetSim license versions in our university. So all these things are, it is in the open access. Open access. What is the difference between this network simulator with the NetSim is that in the network simulator, you have to write the code. Suppose, I want to create environment with maybe I want to create with the 5 computer node with one LAN connections. There I have to write the C code. But in a NetSim, it is nothing but it is a user friendly. It is an pick and drop. You can pick the required devices. Maybe you can layout using the normal connection. I think you did multi-sim software. And if you take the multi-sim in a simulator in electronic circuits, there all the resistor, capacitor, all is there. You have to select the components, then you have to paste this, then you have to connect it using wire, then you have to configure the respective the component, the value, other things, value, then the current rating, the voltage rating, you have to configure. Like this in a NetSim also, it is having the inbuilt the blocks, inbuilt blocks, the nodes, all these things. You have to pick the suitable the device, then you have to place it, then you have to connect it, then you have to configure it. So the NetSIM, it is an developed by TEDCOS. TEDCOS is the respective of the company. So NetSIM, it is nothing but the trademark. It is nothing but the trademark of a particular software. So network simulator is a software that predicts the behavior of a compute network. Already told you know. In a compute network, so for example, I want to create the LAN with maybe 5 systems, 5 computers. So this is computer one, so computer two, computer three, computer four, computer five. So using LAN, I can be able to connect all these things. So like this, connecting all the device with the LAN or any other network device, interconnecting of all these things, it is a compute network. So using the network simulator, we are going to analyze the behavior of a compute network. What is the speed, throughput, all these things. So if you are reducing, if you are increasing the respective traffic here, how the throughput will vary, all these things we can be able to analyze using the NetSIM, that is network simulator. So since communication networks have become too complex for traditional analytical models, because if the number of node is increasing, then it is too complex to analyze in a normal way. That is the reason we are going for the simulator for easy analysis. NetSim, it is having the three different the standard version. The first one is nothing but the NetSim Professional Standard Academy. So this NetSim Professional, it will be used by R&D organization like Army or DRDO, ISRO. They are using NetSim Professional. So using NetSim Professional, you can be able to even develop a system. You can able design, develop, and implement the system, the computing systems. So for academic purpose, I think it is not required because here only we are going to analyze. We are going to study the different behavior that is behavior of different devices with the different configuration. So the advanced version, it is not essential for an academic institute. The NetSim standard, it is used for an R&D, research and development purpose, R&D purpose. NetSim academic, it is purely for the academic purpose. You see that NetSim professional, it is having intelligent network design. It is inbuilt with intelligent network design. It is having network simulated as well as emulator. So network capacity and growth studies, you can be able to utilize this new technology. It is used by military, defense, and space organization. But if you see that the NetSim standard, it is purely for the research and development purpose. So mostly, if any the research and development is concentrating on more, so we may have that NetSim standard is used for R&D universities. It is comes to protocol. So in NetSim standard, there is an option either you can pick and play the device or the component, or you can able to write the source code. The mini source code, C code is there. Maybe you can edit, configure, you can rewrite the source code also. Here, using this you can create your own protocols and algorithm. So you can face the NetSim standard with the MATLAB. But in academic, it is mostly used in the academic institute. It is a network courses and you can be able to analyze the various the mechanism using this NetSim academy. Well-designed experiment manual with 40 plus lab experiments. Even you can be able to do the 40 plus lab experiment using NetSim academy. It is for this is the if you packets information from node 1 to node using this packet and ASIC, you packets transmit node 1 to 2. So use this can be able to understand better. I mean this. mostly study basically. If you use this software, you can able to visualize the concept you are studying in a visual manner. That will give you the better understanding about concept. So NetSim Academic, it is also inbuilt the bracket animations for if you see the main menu, this is the main menu. It is containing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 the different the taskbar. So for next academic, it may only is three. It won't have any all six. It is the general. It's general. So the simulation. So this that it opens the simulation of you. If you go to the CRC, if you go to the file, it's having you can be able to create a new file. You can be able to open existing file also. So similarly here in NetSim also in this the simulation tab, it opens a simulation menu like you open. So you can analyze different legacy. So legacy it is an old network. I think you are studying about C. So all those is very very olden days network. But using so all these things it comes at internet. So you then the BGP, then MPLS advanced wireless network is having the many built the networks. So you can be able to analyze all these networks by means of creating or connecting environment. So this programming, the next tab, the programming, it opens programming, but different network programming access is available. I told yeah, in a standard, in a NetSim standard, having the inbuilt source code also. See, even that you can open the source code, you can edit, you can configure, you can maybe rewrite the code, then you can develop a new program. All these things are in a program. Then if you see it is the same capture. Same capture because real time we are capturing by frame. So in a real time, it is used for the the capturing of the frame. Then the next is basics. It consists of animated explanation of a networking. So it is having the animated explanation. If you see in the lab, the inbuilt animated explanation. If you to understand the concept, already it is having animated. If you click that, you can able to so many concepts. You please it is the menu to create use set password all these things. Suppose you're creating a user set password, all these things it comes help like a MATLAB. I think you studied about in the MATLAB. Help only that if you want to uh, understand about anything related to do the MATLAB or anything, the link is all related to net. So these are all the different the menu which is available.
Excuse me, sir.
From yes,
Your screen is not at all visible, sir.
others.
Sir,
Your
for me
voice is
screen
also breaking.
nothing could full breaking, sir.
Yes, sir, your voice is breaking.
Voice is
Nothing
screen is visible. Screen is visible or not?
Sir, slide accelerate network R&D. That is visible, sir, but your voice is fully breaking, sir.
That we are using BAT. That is maybe I will connect with my phone. Hello. Now is it okay?
Yes, sir. It is now okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Up to the from which slide my voice is not clear? Hello. Is it audible?
Sir,
From which slide? From which slide my voice is not clear?
this slide is okay, sir. The next slide, sir. Whatever you have stopped.
Okay. Okay. So
Yes, sir. From here, sir.
okay. Okay. No problem. So in a NetSim, it is having three different standards. One is nothing but NetSim Professional, a NetSim Standard, NetSim Academic. So this NetSim Professional, it is mainly used for like the military, all these things. It is an advanced one. It is having many inbuilt functions. So NetSim Standard, it is used for R&D purpose. NetSim Academic, it is used for the academic institute. So if you see that the NetSim Professional, it is having intelligent network design. Using this, the NetSim Professional, you can be able to design and deploy a network. It is having inbuilt of the NetSim network simulator as well as the emulator. So you can be able to analyze the network capacity and the growth studies using this NetSim Professional. You can be able to introduce new technology as well as you can be able to introduce a new protocol. Whatever things you want, you can able to introduce using NetSim Professional. It is used by the military, defense, and space organization. But if you see the NetSim standard, it is purely for that R&D. Any universities or any institute, if they are involving mostly on R&D, there they will have the NetSim standard. It comes with the source C code. Already told in the NS2 you have to write using the C code. You have to simulate, create element using C code. Here also, other than that, the normal network device network components, it is having the inbuilt source C code. So you can be able to access the existing C code. Then you can be able to edit, rewrite. Then you can be able to redesign, recreate the new environment. So using this NetSim standard, you can will develop and simulate your own protocols and algorithms like a NetSim the professional. So you can be able to interface with the MATLAB. Here I think already studied MATLAB. So using NetSim the standard, you can be able to interconnect the MATLAB with the NetSim. So NetSim Academic, it is purely for the academic purpose. It is having only the network simulator for online courses and network lab experimentation at universities. So using this NetSim Academic, you can be able to analyze the many the fundamental concept like TCP/IP, Ethernet, and routing, all these things. It is well designed experiment manual with 45 plus labs. So in NetSim Academic, it is having the inbuilt the lab manual with 45 plus lab exercise. It is having packet animations because in a university we used to only study the concept. To understand the concept in a better way, it is having inbuilt the packet animations. Suppose if you want to transmit the information from node 1, that is computer 1 to computer, or node 1 to node 2 through LAN or through bridge. So using this packet animation, you can be able to visualize how the connection is establishing from source to destinations, how we are receiving acknowledgement from destination to source, how the packet information is transmitting from the source to destination. All these things we can be able to analyze, visualize for a better understanding. So the general the menu for the NetSim, it will contain totally 6 tabs. Depending upon the version, it may vary. The first tab, simulation, like a C or MATLAB, if you take any programming language. So if you go to that file, you can be able to open, you can be able to create new file, or you can be able to open existing file. You can able to delete those files, existing file, like that. In a NetSim, the simulation tab. So using this, you can be able to open the new simulation environment or that is create new simulation element, open existing one, you can be able to delete. Then, so this can be able to use to analyze the different networks, internetworks. Legacy, it is an old network, like a CSMA, CD, all these things, it is an older days network. While coming to theory, we will see all this. Then the cellular, then BGP, PLS, you can be able to analyze many network, including cognitive radio network, wireless sensor network, all these things. Even you can be able to create LTE scenarios with the 4G, 5G technologies, all these things you can be able to analyze using the simulations. The second tab, it is in programming, like already I had told. So it is having source code.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Using this the source can be real time, so it comes up in a real time. So these basics, it is not to understand the concept. It is having many the animated video for basic concept. You can access the review part. So this utilities, it is to create the users, many users. The part, if you type, you will get the all help related to the net. Then in the simulations, I told it contains a new open delete analyze. You see this, it is containing the many different networks, internet networks. Legacy, it is an old legacy SMCD or advanced wireless network, cellular networks, all these things, even personal networks, the CR and LT networks. So whatever things, suppose if you want to create environment new system, so do this new, then you will get all the components required to create environment for a different network. Yes, network. Then you can pick the components, then you can basic connect it, then you can simulate, you can analyze the various parameters. So here, if you see these buttons, this is the red button, which is used to packet, how the packet is flowing. All these things we can be able to impact. In the last, this is nothing. Under one network creating the environment. If you are clicking this user, you can be able to link your own source code under execute.
Sir, in the
Yes,
middle, your voice was gone. I was speaking.
again same
We,
problem.
yes, sir.
Yeah, just a minute. Actually, the same place in my cabin only. Morning I've taken theory class. Now also the same place. It is happening. Okay. So the simulation, you know, we see here it is containing the inbuilt network. It contains many inbuilt network. If you click that new water network you want, if you click, suppose I want to create GSM environment. You click new cellular network GSM, it will open the respective environment. Here, you know, you can, if you see here, it contains many the components, many components. You can pick those components. You can drop it here, then you can connect it. You can connect it with the different required components. You see here this is nothing but the trace. Suppose if you want to analyze about the packet flow animations, so it contains inbuilt packet animation trace. If you see here, if you click this question mark, it will go to the NetSim online help menu. There, whatever things you want, if you are typing, you will get all those the documents related to your queries, your queries. The next is the programming. If you see here, it is containing many inbuilt programming. This error correction, error detection, I think you studied digital communications, CRC and other codes. It contains inbuilt source code. No, I want to create my own code. If you are clicking that, it will go to the next menu. You see here, it contains both on the top, sample as well as the user. So sample, if you click that sample, it will open the inbuilt source code. No, I am having my own source code. I want to run the source code. If you are clicking this user, it will able to you can be able to link your own source code. Then you can be able to run it. You see here in the left side bottom, the two question mark is there. One is nothing but concept algorithm pseudocode. If you are clicking this concept algorithm pseudocode in the sample, it will open the respective the program. Then you can be able to see the existing code. Then if you click the interface, so this clicking on this interface source code will open the .c source files. There you can be able to edit all these things. Either you can be able to go for sample with the inbuilt, or you can be able to link your the own source code to run to create any environment. The real time frame capture, if you click this, automatically, you know, whatever the system we are connecting with the respective software running on the software and the system, it will capture the respective the frame in real time for a particular system from the LAN. So it will analyze all this, how the frame is coming, what is the speed of the respective the net, what is the throughput we are receiving, all these things we can be able to analyze using this real time option. So the basics, it is you know, it is used to the select the desired item. That is, it is animated. If you want then utilities, it is used to create the account. Then help, it will go to the online help for easy understand. So the simulation setup, go to new experiment. In the simulations, select new internet networks or legacy. Create, connect the devices. Then click and drop the applications. Set the properties. Run the simulations. These two are options. If I want to see the packet animations, it is required. Otherwise, set the properties, run the simulations. It is very, very simple. Like a multi-sim, create scenario, pick and connect various devices. Then you know generate the traffic, create the applications. Then set the properties for devices. Like in a NetSim, like a multi-sim, you have set the values, resist capacity values. Like here, set the properties of devices. Then run the simulation. Then if you are running that, you will get an this is nothing but then the respective the mode you can create. Then you can run it. If you are running, you will respective the final output. So this is about the NetSim. So next we will see how to access using the virtual mode. We see here our team page in a general. One exe file is there. Can you able to see this? Can you able to see this in our the team general
Yes, sir.
page?
Yes.
Yeah. Kindly download and install on your laptop. So kindly download and install on your laptop. It may take maybe 4 or 5 minutes. Kindly download and install.
Sir, we can access directly through the net also, right?
True?
The through the virtual labs link directly on. Do we have to install?
Whether virtual lab link is given to you?
No, sir. It's saying you have to do something on installing some credentials. It's required.
No, no. After download, whether you install that?
Yeah, sir. It's whether it's installing, but it's saying some admin credentials required to install. I don't know what.
But just now I download install.
Sir, I'll re-download it.
Yeah.
Sir, I installed it. It is
Yeah.
saying server.
No, you installed it. It is saying what is things you are receiving.
Add server. There is a
Yeah,
plus.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. After installing, I will give the instructions how to add the server.
Okay, sir.
We will wait for maybe 3-4 minutes. Others also can install. So once if I install, it will give add server. Kindly type this the server name virtuallabs.bit.ac.in. Can you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Add this server virtuallabs.bit.ac.in. It will ask add server. Kindly type this name virtuallabs.bit.ac.in.
Sir, it's
So it's
asking for
asking for
username and
username and
password.
password.
Yeah. Wait. I will come to that username password. So kindly add this server virtuallabs.bit.ac.in. Then it will ask you username is your register number. Then pass it is an Z drive password. I think all you are having Z drive password. So username, your register number, password, Z drive password. If you are giving that your credential, register number, Z drive password, it will come to this screen. Sense desktop. Anyone log into here up to Sense desktop? Password is Z drive password. I think that credential you'll have in your VTAP also. Password, if you are forgot, I think it is there in your VTAP also. You can refer it. If you are reaching this page, please raise your hand. If you are reaching this page, Sense Desktop, please raise your hand. How many of them reached this page? Sense Desktop. No one is reached there. Okay, one. Pranav Menon.
So username is registration number.
Yeah, password is a dry password.
Okay.
Sir, there is Sense Desktop and Site Desktop also.
Sense Desktop. Sense Desktop is ours.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So those who are reached this page, please raise your hand. Only one. What about others? Because installing that VMware client things, then login is essential to access the NetSIM to complete the lab task. So if you are reaching this page, kindly raise your hand. Sense Desktop. Only one has reached. What about two? Okay. How?
Sir,
Yeah.
sir,
Yes.
can you please say server name virtuallabs.vit.ac.in? That's one
Yeah.
only, sir.
Virtual Labs. VIRTUALLABS .vit.ac.in.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. 3. So kindly install others also, since it is essential to do the task. 4. Okay, very good. If anyone facing the problem, kindly revert. Right. Okay, very good.
Sir, can you tell the server name once again? I'm so sorry.
Which one? Which one?
The server name, sir.
Yeah. Virtual Labs. VIRTUALBS. Virtual Labs. Otherwise, I will type it in the chat box. Wait. Class
Okay, sir.
chat. Yeah. Yeah. Now you can see in the class chat box. virtuallabs.vit.ac.in. This is a server name. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8.
Sir, after that, we need to give our Z-Drive credentials.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your register number is username, password is the drive password. Yeah, many members. Okay. So this is a 24x7. Similarly, this video is also there in our course page. Suppose if now you are not having laptop, maybe after the class, during evening time also, you can install. You can install. Twelve members. Okay. So now we will move to the next step. Once you are reaching this Sense desktop, kindly click Sense desktop. So kindly, click Sense desktop. It will take some time to reach our server. Okay. Now, if you see here in the desktop also the NetSim Academic and NetSim don't open this. This will ask the admin username password. Instead of that, rather than that, in the bottom folder option is there. Click the folder option. Click the folder option. Click this PC. Just so click the folder option. Now I have stopped to screen sharing because in the screen sharing if I am accessing, I'm not able to access the Sense desktop. So now I have stopped the screen sharing. So click the folder option. In the left side, if you see here, this PC, go to C drive. Click this PC. Go to C drive, local disk C. Local disk C. We see here NetSim B9 and NetSim B10 is there. Whatever things you want, you can select it. We see here NetSim version 9, NetSim version 10 is there. For few exercises, we may use NetSim version 9. For few exercises, we may use NetSim version 10. For example, now click NetSim version 9. It will ask enter the IP address. Kindly note down IP address 10 dot 10.30. So the enter the IP address 10.10.5.30. Port number don't change. Port number is 5053. Now okay. Yeah. We see here now the NetSim Academic version 9.1 is opening foreign configuration. Any doubt regarding this? Whether you access this page?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Then based on exercise, we can select simulation, new, whatever things you want. You can select, then you can simulate it. So the sample task and other task we will see in the next class. Up to this, if you are able to access this NetSim, then it is fine for today's class.